Hey guys, welcome back. We actually missed the video last week because I was in Las Vegas for a big real estate conference. There's actually 6,000 agents from all over the world at eXpCon. And I got a lot of questions of what this event was, what the company's all about. So I decided this week I'd actually bring on Julian and Cedrick, who were with me on the event, to help go through their takeaways from what was going on. So Julian, thanks for coming by.
Thanks, brother. Thanks for having me.
I guess I'll start with you. What was your biggest takeaways?
Yeah. Number one for me, biggest by far, was mindset. They brought in some of the smartest, richest, coolest, most interesting people with some of the roughest stories that I've ever heard. It was super, super inspirational for myself. One person in particular that I really liked, I can't pronounce his name perfectly, but it was 𝐋𝐞𝐧𝐝𝐿 something. This guy only has one arm, but my God, the spirit and the heart that this character had. Super inspirational for me. Pretty sure I had some tears in my eyes by the end of it.
I think you wanted to clarify too, he has one arm but no legs as well.
Yeah, absolutely. But a whole lot of spirit. Yeah, the guy was absolutely incredible.
And what about you, Cedrick?
For me, I guess the biggest takeaway was pretty much that they focus a lot on health. I mean, we all go there, we're ready to write notes and have takeaways for our business. But when you get there and you have a company that actually focuses on making sure that your health is also in great shape when you're out of it, because, you know, we all know health is wealth, especially in the long term. I just thought that they came up with some programs, that tons of people that did their presentation that were actually in that field, giving us tips on food to eat, food not to eat, and how to, to make sure that your health and relationships stay healthy.
Yeah, it was super important, especially in this industry where sometimes we forget to eat on time, or we forget to go to the gym, or we're working 80 hours a week where we're just busting our ass, and we don't really think about health as much as we should. So that was really shocking for me too, the focus, the amount of energy they put into talking about health. Health is wealth, baby.
Yeah. The other thing too that they almost made me laugh was that, he came up with a presentation. First slide was like, realtors are number one in divorce, heart attacks, and strokes. Yeah. So let's just address that. I'm like, oh, okay. So
didn't really surprise me though.
Correct. Pretty intense at first, but it was great. Yeah.
So yeah, I know I really enjoyed the actual conference and the presenters, but a big thing for me was, getting to socialize and network with these top agents.
Yes, I agree.
Absolutely.
And it was so much fun because you end up at the conference, you're all pumped up, you're ready to go, and then you just meet this random person, start talking to them, and you realize they have 40,000 followers on Instagram, and you just ask them questions like, what are you doing? How do you get this far? And so many of them. I mean, it's not just one person that's successful. There's dozens that have the same impact on either social media or the size of their team that you can just take tidbits on all of them, really.
Yeah. And everyone was just in such a good mood and ready to share. All the people that I met, they're telling us about how they do their lead generation, or how they've found routes to success, or also, the most importantly, their challenges. And I think in North America especially, I was down in the States, but they're going through the same challenges as us with mortgage rates increasing and the market generally going down. So it's just great to be around like-minded thousands of people that we're going through the experience together, and there's just this element of family and community at that event that I just didn't even think I was going to experience.
So much collaboration.
Yeah, absolutely. People that we just connected with. I don't know about you, I gained a ton of followers, and
same here.
People giving me advice whether I wanted it or not. But it was good. It was a really good opportunity to meet people and to grow my business too.
I think a big thing for me was, a lot of people in the States did go through that 2008 market crash, and there's a lot of people that are kind of concerned with what's going on with real estate right now. But even hearing their stories of how they adapted and what to look for really helped my business, and how to help my clients and as we enter these uncertain times.
Yeah, because they went through it at a time that was arguably a lot rougher than what we're going through. I mean, we don't really know, but just hearing them, they talked about how they found not only did they survive, but they thrived, came out of it, and the way their attitude was towards it, where they're just like, well, this isn't, it's going to be a challenge, but we're in this together. And that was the biggest thing for me was just the fact that there's this massive community there, and everyone's just striving to thrive together.
I've never been a part of a company where everyone came so much connected together like that. And for me, the biggest takeaway was that the last 5,000 people that joined the company, actually 4,000 came in with a mentor already, and 1,000 came in without. And that was a big takeaway for me, because that's why I'm part of eXp, is having people that we connect with, you know, that we can are invested in our support and our success, right?
Yes, and if you're not using that from that company, you're missing out, because there's so many people that are ready to help, and to be under that umbrella of people that have been there, done that, they know the company, they know how to use all its advantages. Well, just you have to use it, take advantage.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the company is just built off of, you know, recruiting and trying to get money or whatever from. But for me, it hasn't been that at all. I came over because of the people. My sponsor and mentor is actually sitting across the table from me, and I wouldn't have been able to be a part of that group and to be able to go to something like eXpCon if it wasn't for you bringing me over. And I mean, I'm not just selling the company for my benefit. Like, I strongly believe in it, and the agents that I brought over and the agents that I saw, the success that they are gaining from it it's obvious. I mean, that's why the company's at something like 85,000 agents now. Like, it's immense. It's so powerful.
And you could just sit there and, you know, earn just user success, but every year it seems like they're starting with something new. They bought Success Magazine not too long ago, and the whole brand that comes with it started Success Coaching now, and they're just coming up with eXp Luxury, which is, in my opinion, something that's really great, because a lot of company focuses on luxury, but they're more like boutique shops or things like that. But with eXp Luxury, they're going to use 22 countries. It's going to be global, and all your listing is going to be on this massive platforms with a lot of agents that are doing the same thing, that are trying to sell their luxury homes, and they have luxury buyers, and that's the people you want to market with, not just your regular listing, because it is a different market. It's a niche market.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think the limit, you're gonna have to correct me if I'm wrong on this one, I think it was $1 million on that, $1 million limit. So anything that's over $1 million will get to be on this platform for like some very small subscription fee. I think it's rolling out in Canada in the next 2 or 3 weeks, something like that. So really soon we'll be a part of that, and we'll be able to throw our luxury properties up on a platform that will be seen globally, like you said, through 22 countries. You just can't beat that. Mm-hmm. The eXp, the way I took it, is they're just trying to cover their bases from A to Z, and they're doing it so well.
Yeah, for eXp Luxury, the biggest thing for me is have a lot of clients that are looking for luxury properties to Airbnb, right? And how do we connect with different countries and all that kind of stuff? So It's really cool that we can actually go, and it doesn't matter what country the part of, we have access to that, and we can show our clients, you know, these vacation homes that they could be not only having for their own family, but also for their own income.
Yeah, their own portfolio.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so with all the positives, is there anything that you guys didn't like about the conference?
Well, not that I didn't like, I guess, for me, but it's just more a bit of a regret of not having everybody there with us. I mean, there was so much just to unwrap, so much info, so much momentum that, you know, you have to bring everybody that you know, other agents, from other brokerages, family members. I don't know, like I wanted my wife with me. I wanted tons of people. It's just, there's so much value there that it's just worth it to experience it with everybody.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds a little cliche that we're just being strictly positive, but it's so true, man. Like at the end, I called my girlfriend halfway through it, and I'm like, I wish I'd brought you. And as well as so many other agents. Like you said, I don't care if you're with this brokerage or wherever. People have to experience the energy of this event and just come with us. Everyone's coming with us next year. I don't care who you are. Come with us next year for sure. Another thing for me, I wouldn't say is negative, but I am so sleep deprived right now. That time difference between Vegas and here, like, I don't know about you, I'm pretty exhausted. So,
well, I wouldn't just blame it on the time difference because it is still Vegas. But no, it was.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, baby. Yeah,
apparently.
All right, I guess we'll wrap that up then. Thanks a lot, guys, for coming.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for having us, Kevin. Yeah.